to the redevelopment plan.
So moved.
Need a second? I'll second that.
Okay? How about some discussion?
So this actually was brought up here not too long ago. We had a redevelopment plan / agreement that failed to actually have a number in there. And 3% is a number that we've always kind of looked at, but I think just through the process of plugging in numbers, I think the attorney just missed the number. And so he had suggested that we probably should go ahead and pass a resolution that established 3% as the percentage on the tip indebtedness that we charge for a fee. And that fee is being charged because we do a lot of work. I had one the other day where I got a phone call on a 2-year-old project, from a lender who was struggling trying to understand what happened 2 years ago and the assignment process and those things. And so I spent a half an hour going through that with them, trying to explain to them how it works. And Leanne spent another 15-20 minutes trying to pull the information to them so that way everything was clear. And that's all good and dandy, but that's time that we have to spend away from the other things that we do. And that's a benefit that the developer receives as part of the technical financing plan. So we do think that there needs to be a cap, $10,000. That would require a fairly large project. We haven't seen one quite like that yet. But we wanted to make sure that it was capped because we don't want to charge to the point where it starts being counterproductive on these development projects. So we just think a resolution makes sense. Our TIF attorney said, yeah, a lot of communities have these resolutions in place. It's a good catch-all.
Is this a one-time fee or is this an annual fee for the life?
It's a one-time fee for whatever the TIF indebtedness is. So let's say it's $200,000, it'd be 3% of $200,000. That goes back to the city for all the stuff that we put into those projects. So that way the city's not going backwards.
Yeah, it caught my eye when it talked about for each redevelopment project that overseas, and I thought, okay, is that the life of the TIF project or just a one-time?
It's one time.
Okay.
And usually it's in the agreement, but for whatever reason
It
that
actually
wasn't.
came up with was the EDCs with the,
That's
what are they, Performance Plus, so 3% of theirs would be $58,000 versus the agreement for North Point had the $6,000 in it, so.
So it's for the loan amount.
Yeah.
It's goes, it's the note.
It
So
ties
whatever
to
the
that,
value of the
so-
note is, it'll be 3% of that,
Right.
maxed out at 10.
Very
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
That'd be fair. Okay. All right. Is there any further discussion?
So we're agreement on the 10,000 is the max.
Correct.
Okay, all right.
Okay. All those in favor vote yea, opposed nay.
Five votes cast yea, no votes cast nay.
Okay, we're going to adjourn the McCook Community Development Agency